Hello and welcome to the Temenos Community Forum 2023 in Vienna. I'm Hannah Wallace from Finextra TV, and kindly joining me now away from the busy event is Nelly Rezny from Temenos and Lars Rottweiler from Mbanq. Hello to the both of you. Thank you very much for joining me today.
Thank you, Hannah. Happy to be here.
Thanks for having us.
Really good to have you both on, and looking forward to discussing your partnership together. But before we delve into the detail around that, Nelly, it'd be great if you could bring us up to date with some of those key US trends that you're seeing across the market, because I know you wanted to discuss them today.
Yeah, absolutely. And look, if you look at the financial industry, it's constantly shifting. And if you focus on what the key trends are today, it's really about what the consumers are asking for. There's huge demand out there from the consumers of saying, I want it now. It's the need for access of information right now. So I would say there's probably about a couple of areas that are really top of mind. Payments certainly is what's top of mind. From instant payments is where we're headed right now. The second one I would say that is really big going on is digitalization. I mean, we cannot get away from digitalization. That is what all the consumers want. It's access to their funds immediately, be able to process any type of transaction in the now. And that's what's key. The third one for me, in order to be able to do that, is core transformation. We've been discussing core transformation for years, but in order to do digitalization, it becomes an enabler that is absolutely necessary. But how are you going to give financial institutions this information in the best informative way and easy access is through SaaS. That is the best way to go. And then you've got BaaS that comes right into it. And this is where we actually have a phenomenal partnership.
Wonderful. Well, Nelly, thank you so much for bringing us up to date and highlighting those key topics. In particular, BaaS, as you say. And now, Lars, coming to you as a BaaS provider then, can you take us through some of the opportunities that presents?
Yeah, of course, certainly. So Mbanq was setting the stage about BaaS. He introduced basically the market to the service term, banking as a service. So what does it mean? It means we enable fintechs and non-banks, as well probably banks, into an area of service-driven embedded finance products. Means we have the IT solutions to offer banking services, we have the compliance infrastructure to offer the service, which is legally required for it. But we also offer all the back office functionality. So we run a lot of compliance, regulatory, accounting functions, disbursements. So whatever you need to run, operate banking services, we have in one stack, right? And with this, we could gain traction of a lot of fintechs using our service, but that attracted then later on non-banks using our service. And now we're growing so fast, we need a strong partner like Temenos on our side, which is the industry leader on the wide banking scale, which then we can bring not only our service to those clients, but also the fintechs, which have a huge power of another service layer below it into the Temenos infrastructure. So it's kind of really big Lego blocks, right? There's a big powerhouse of Temenos, then there is Mbanq, which has a lot of enabled services, and then there are our clients, which are the fintechs, and everything adds nicely together. So super exciting.
Yeah.
Well, Lars, thank you very much then. And Nelly, looking at it more broadly then, how is Temenos enabling banks to leverage BaaS?
Yeah, absolutely, like Lars just stated. I mean, ours is the foundation. It's the foundation that you actually need, that's providing the solution that's flexible enough, that's got highly, high functionality, that it's composable in a way that if a fintech or a bank just wants payments, or if they want to provide a service to be able to do just lending. If we look at the buy now, pay later, I mean, that certainly is a big area that has to do with embedded finance. If you look at payments, certainly that's why I keep calling out payments, because that's a big enabler. So when you put the foundation with the API technology, the composable banking that we bring, where you can pick and choose those areas that are necessary for a particular market, that's what makes it easier for operations like what Mbanq offers then to those particular banks. So it's a perfect union.
And so let's end on elaborating on that partnership then, which you've spoken about so positively. What are the big benefits of the partnership, particularly in the US then?
Yeah.
Nelly.
So thank you for that. We started our partnership in 21, and that really began because as we were looking at the movement and the activity that we were seeing in the fintech world, there was enormous opportunity for growth, and it only made sense to find the right partner to help us get into that market. We started off initially with the credit union space, and now we're looking at it in other areas, and it's continued to evolve with the partnership, and I think it's become a phenomenal partnership, not only to where we are today, but where we need to take it in the future.
Wonderful. And Lars?
Well, I just can echo what Nelly said, right?
Yeah.
I would add to it, obviously, the big clients which Temenos have in the infrastructure, they need our fintech services, right, to evolve in the future, right? On the other side, our fintechs are growing fast, they evolve also to being a small company, to be a corporation, and then tremendously adding into the Temenos platform as a client later on, right? So it's kind of a give and take, and win-win on all sides, right? We might be the catalyst in between, helping fintech evolve to Temenos, and Temenos might use us for getting those smaller ones now big and onboarded into the Temenos world. So super excited about.
Absolutely.
And it's a lot of joy to work together with Temenos because we have the same mindset about things.
Yeah. So we bring the foundation. These are our innovators that can really help the fintechs grow, take it to the next level. So it's absolutely fabulous to have this partnership.
What a positive note to end on, and I'm really looking forward to catching up with you further down the line and reflecting on the partnership. But look, I'll let you get back to the event. Thank you so much for sharing your insights.
Absolutely, thank you. Really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.